Robert Marshall Racing. Back out here with the project 2021 Ford Bronco. Our second upgrade is from Ez4x4, and it's going to be the lower door pins. They have aftermarket pins. If anybody's took the doors off of Broncos, you know your bottom bolt comes out, top bolt comes out when you take it off, but when you put it in, they have an alignment tool. I'll show you it here in a minute, that you'll set your door up on, and once you get the top in, you'll remove that alignment tool and then put your bolt in. It is shorter, and then you got to take it out. What they have designed seems a whole lot better to me. It's more the bolt goes down in with a taller stud, and the stud stays in there, and you put a nut on it. If you can see here, this one here is the factory alignment pin. It's shorter than the tall stud and only has the cone. The stud will thread in and stay in, and you'll have this taller stud for the door to set over, and then it comes with the nut. So then once you got your door set down on, you don't have to remove it, you just tighten the nut down on. It come pretty quick, come in a nice little box. They give you the 2 wrenches to do everything with on installing the stud and tighten it down for the nut. Alright, here we have the door already off. This is the factory alignment pin in. If you can tell the difference, it's going to set taller, and you're not going to have to remove it. When you set the door down over in, it lines on this alignment tool, and then you have to come down in and spin it up out like so, and then put your bolt down in. This stays in there permanently, helps you align it, and will keep the door on there. This is with the door setting on without the nut or the bolt in it. I pretty much just held everything up above and lined the bottom up through the hole on the bottom to barely start through the hole, and then also let the top slide down into where it needed to be, so I don't have to worry about pulling nothing out or it kicking off. And you just put the nut here on the bottom and tighten it down. Alright, I've done all 4 of them in about 15 minutes worth of time. I can say this stud made it easier, because on one of the doors I kind of wrestled with the top getting it lined, and I didn't have to really worry about the bottom kicking out because the stud was still sticking up through the hole when I picked it up, trying to make sure it was lined. But the back doors are definitely easier than the front doors. Just remember to make sure your front door is open when you go to lift it up off. And in the front door, they suggest putting your little rubber pieces down by the hinges. I would put one right up in here, because I did, when I lifted up, nicked it a little bit right in here on that fender. Another thing I noticed about the Bronco is lift point here. Got your handle for your hand there. I did like reaching around from the inside and grabbing hold of the back corner of the door with that lift point, lift right up off there. The back door is even easier, because where it has this arch at, I just one hand here and one lift point, lift it right up off there. Bottom pins from Ez4x4. So far, first time ever taking the Bronco doors off, all 4 doors here in the parking lot, actually at work, shooting this video in between. I know I'd like to have somebody help me hold the camera and you actually see me taking the door up off there, but it is what it is. I've took a Jeep door off once before, and it seemed like it was an ordeal compared to these. Ford designed these, I think, really well. I mean, all I had to do is break both the bolts loose, and then I could spin them out by hand, and then it just hangs there, and just pick it right up and put it back on. This taller stud thing and not having to pull it out definitely makes it quicker and easier to me, I guess. I tried it once with the little thing, and then it's like it pokes up out of there, but not a whole lot like the tall stud does. So if you're interested, give them a call, order it online, check it out. Easy 4x4. Door shuts like it should. Take your protectors back off. And away you go.